Oh man, so UFC 287 was the other day, and it was an electric victory from Isreal Adesanya as he finally got a W over Pereira. Now, one big storyline that has been going on after the fight is stylebender taunting Pereira's son. We went over that clip and I showed the full thing again towards the end of this video, but now we have Alex Pereira speaking out for the first time and giving his thoughts on that interaction. So Alex took to his YouTube channel. You guys go ahead and check it out at Alex Pereira. But I will give you guys my interpretation of what he said in regards to those things. So in regards to Izzy taunting his son, Alex says, honestly, I wouldn't do the same. I can play with him like I've always played. I've teased him, but I don't know. He's another child. I don't know what his feelings were. He was enduring this for 7 years. And I saw his joy after the knockout. That was his dream. That was his dream and he made it. But we're comparing him with a child who was 5 years old at the time, right? He says, I can prove it because today he's 12 years old. And before the fight, I saw that he was being influenced by other people, right? And sometimes he even participated in interviews and some reporter said, you're going to do this, and he says, I'm going to do it and do it again. And he laughed because he's a kid. He thinks it's funny. So that's what Alex Pereira said in response to Izzy taunting his son. In regards to the fight, Pereira has some more things to say in regards to Adesanya's interviews. He admits that Izzy was the better fighter that night despite him being in control, and compared it to the fights that he's won. He said even though Izzy seemed to be winning the fights on the cards, you can always get knocked out, and that's what he did. So he was better than stylebender during those fights. He doesn't agree with Izzy's take on playing possum before the knockout. He believes that he was truly hurting Izzy, but he still thinks Adesanya was better than him. He was just cornered and knew he had to fight himself out that corner and knocked him out. But those were my big takeaways from Alex Pereira speaking after the fight. If you want to see the full video, watch with the captions on. It's on his YouTube channel. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. But to keep you guys fresh and up to date on what's going on, if you don't know, here goes Adesanya explaining once again why he decided to taunt Alex Pereira's son.
I'm petty, bro. I remember. So the first time he knocked me out in Brazil, his son came into the ring and then started to just lie dead next to me. And I'm like, I'll whoop your ass if your dad don't do it for you. But then, yeah, I looked for his kid and I pointed at him and I saw him and I was like, hey. Just to remind him.
If this was an anime, that kid now becomes a fighter and comes.
Bro, hey man, if you can crawl, we can brawl.